Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about this family's favorite topic, food. Eating, really. Honestly, it's become quite the topic lately. We've been blessed with 3 kids who love eating and not so picky. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do go through phases. At the end of the day, they eat whatever we put on the table. And that's our policy. If I'm making it today, you're eating it. You may not like it, but if that's what's for dinner or breakfast or lunch or that's what's on your plate, you're eating it. Most people, from what I've heard, the kids don't want to eat, and that's a struggle in itself. We have the opposite problem. There are a few challenges that come with that love of food. First of all, I can't really be too hard on them because, well, it's genetic. I mean, for example, my grandpa, God bless his soul, he would have food on his plate and like a big plate of food. So he would attempt to leave part of it and to eat later. Yeah, by the time he reaches like the doorstep, he's like, yeah, no, I can't wait for later. So he'll go back and eat it. My father-in-law would discuss the next meal before one meal is over. Myself, if you see any pictures of me when I was a kid at a birthday party, it will always be standing next to the food table. Yeah, don't laugh at me, but that was just me. We were raised with the you have to finish what's on your plate habit. Well, sure, we don't want to throw it away. What we teach them is you take a small plate to begin with. Like, you don't have to fill it up right away. So take a small plate, you eat that, and if you want some more, you can always go back. Or if you took too much to start with, you eat what you can and then save the rest. You eat what you can and then save the rest for later, before any other type of snacks or meals is served. So here are some things that I've had to adjust in order to, I don't know, for all of us not to be obese. My eyes are constantly on the watch that I'm not wearing today. Like, I have to, every time they're like, oh mom, I'm hungry, we need to eat. And I'm like, we ate like an hour ago, what do you mean you're hungry? And they ask for everything, healthy or not. Like, it doesn't matter, as long as they're eating something. Another concern that we have come across is whenever we go out, like, it doesn't matter where we go, like, we have to pay attention to who has food around, because shamelessly they will go and like, okay, I want some of that, and yeah, this is mine now, and you can go and, I don't know, do something else. I've had instances where they would go somewhere and eat their lunches and then eat everybody else's lunches. But this one, I've always have to emphasize the safety concerns there. You can't eat everybody's food. Anybody who hands you food, you can't. For any reason, I'm gonna spend the whole day out, well, I better be packing for 6 kids. Yep, you heard me. Like, my diaper bag is usually full of food and have like a few change of clothes here and there. And then I have like jugs of water and I have like another lunchbox on the side. Like, my car is literally a 7-Eleven, but maybe a little healthier. Now that they're older, it's easier. We had so much snack like an hour ago. Yeah, you can't wait. We're gonna get home and we're gonna have dinner. Our grocery bills, well, yeah, you don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. And then of course, I've had to not emphasize so much because it's something I was raised with, so it's always in the back of my mind. But the kids, they grow. If they eat the same portion now that they were eating 2 years ago, they will lose the weight. Plus, they have activities, their energy is like to the roof. I had to catch myself a few times to not bring that up and emphasize on that so much. One of the solutions that I've come up with so far is to talk about health, good health, what it's like, the portion sizes, the quality of the food that we eat. Portion size not only in terms of what you're eating, but in terms of what an adult is eating and what the kid can eat. Because that's one thing is, how come you have so much and I don't have that much? Like, if you can have it, I can have it too. Like, no, you cannot. And we talk about healthy versus non-healthy. So I teach them how to read the labels. You know, it's one thing I learned quite late, but I want them to do that very early on so that, you know, it's a natural thing for them to look at what the heck they're putting in your body. And also, even if something is healthy, doesn't mean you have to eat the whole pack of it. A while back, I've started making exercising like a daily thing. Like, we'll go for walks, like jump ropes, and even waking up a slight bit early so we can kick the sleepiness out, kick your morning up. So we've been doing that, waking up half an hour early every day and do a little bit of thing, like a little cardio, a little, you know, abs. And I used to, you know, love making the meals a surprise, but instead I switch it to basically plan the whole meal for 2 weeks straight. And I shop accordingly. So we talk about what times we will be eating and what times not even bother asking me. Just go ahead and drink some water. So after a meal, your brain takes a while to register when you're actually full. So by the time you feel full, you're overly full. So after we eat, we drink some water, you know, relax, chill. We have our dinners very often lately just at the dinner table, and we sit and chat, and as we're eating, we're chatting, so give the food a chance to go down and your brain to register, oh hey, we're eating right now. And then I reroute the attention, like basically let's go outside and I don't know, do anything else. And then of course stay at the kitchen, and that one is a big one for me because my activities revolve around the kitchen for some reason. So that one is a big one for me. And basically budgeting my meals. Like I said, I plan out all my 2 weeks worth of food. I have crockpot meals, I have meatless days, pasta days. It's not 100% bulletproof. From day one, they all love to eat. Like I remember with my first one, she refused to take the breast, and at the time I didn't really want to fight for it. So I ended up expressing milk all the time for her. And the nurses, I remember, she's like, oh yeah, like 1 or 2 ounces would be okay. And I would be doing that, and I give it to her, and basically she's like, is that all? Like I remember her just pulling her hand and just basically grabbing the thing. Like, she's a few days old, just like she's not done. And my son was the same thing. He was like, he was glued to me for a year and a half basically. And yeah, my youngest is a chill. She loves to eat, but she knows when she's full. She knows when she's done, so she doesn't fuss. She's like, okay, I want to eat now, and then okay, now I'm done. Anyway, these are a little bit of extras. As they grow, of course, I remember bringing a ton of food to church for like 1 hour of church. I remember bringing so much food. And now I don't do that anymore. Because like I said, I want to teach them there's a place to eat, and then there's a place where you don't need to eat. Like, it's 1 hour. We ate before we went to church, now you're gonna wait to eat after. It's 1 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If there's anything you want to chat about, I am open. I am open to discussions. And yeah, please keep the conversation going. Share this video with your friends and family. I always forget to say that. Subscribe to our family if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below. And yeah, let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep talking. Parenting is something that should be done together, not alone. Anyways, yes, wrapping it up. I will talk to you later. Bye.